All right, guys, so if you're watching this, I'm going to train everyone into structuring Manychats and why Manychat is so important. So if you don't know what a Manychat is a bot connected to your Facebook page that has a, it's a data collecting bot that basically speaks to your leads as an automatic response. If you don't have a Manychat attached to your ad, I highly recommend doing that. The reason being is every single time someone comments underneath the ad, then Manychat sends them off a blast. So their first blast, if you have more than 3 leads a day coming in, at least that first initial response is already sent out. So that way you guys can, not only does it collect the data, but it actually starts that conversation for you. So what we want to do is once that conversation starts, it gets you out of the picture. It automatically responds to them. Once they respond back, Manychat collects the data as well. So I'm going to show you 2 things, a lot of things actually. I'm going to show you how to structure Manychats to get people's attention after they've kind of dropped off the face of the earth. They haven't watched the webinar. They've been watching you for a couple months or so. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm also going to show you how to connect your Manychat bot to an ad. How many of you guys use Manychat already? You use Manychat? Adam uses Manychat. Does anyone else use Manychat? Pop them in the chat. Everyone should be able to use Manychat. Good girl, Salima. Everyone should be able, and you should be using Manychat as well. Even though sometimes Manychat is too technical, and sometimes, yeah, I do. Cool. So sometimes, I know Manychat sometimes is too technical, we almost forget it, but you should be sending out a Manychat follow-up blast at least every week. At least, okay? At least every single week. Reason being is because people forget about you, people ignore. People forget that they're supposed to watch a webinar. People forget that they're supposed to hit you back up once they want change, or whatever the case may be. People forget that we're out here doing one thing. So once you send out a Manychat blast every week, what happens is they're like, oh, I remember this person really wants change and I want to change out of my shitty job, so why not hit this person up? So that's what I wanted to show you guys. That's the most important thing. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'm just once you jumped in, guys, just mute yourselves so that way I don't get distracted. Okay, so how many of you have more than one ad running at the moment? More than one ad at the moment? None of you? You only have one ad? Okay. I am going to cringe for you because you should have more than one ad out there. Even if it's a duplicate, even if it's a split test, more than one ad is better. Reason being is because you're putting all eggs in one basket. You're relying on that one ad. What happened to us, and the reason why I say this is because we had just one ad running, that ad dried up, and then it took me a very long time to gain traction again. So I want you guys to be able to kind of take $10 each day. Okay, cool, yeah, that's fine. But as long as you guys don't have just one ad, we don't want you guys to have just one ad. If you have just one ad and that ad dries up, what happens is, if it dries up and then I'm like, okay, shit, I need to change the target market right now. I need to change the target audience. You change the target audience, and then what happens is either it gets leads or it doesn't, and then you're relying on that one ad to gain traction again. It takes a little while for the data to collect. So you're sitting there for 5, 6, 7, 8 days without any same ad for different targets. That's great. That's what I want. Regardless, you don't have just one ad, Adam. That's full. Okay, what I'm trying to say is for people who pay just one ad type, for one ad, no split testing, no target, nothing, just one ad. It's dangerous. It is dangerous, especially in our business. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go spend $100 a day. I'm not telling you that. What I'm trying to say to you guys is, if you have one ad, you want to be able to gather up the target market and then have 2 ads to run off. And then you guys can figure out which one does better according to the market. Okay, so if you have just one ad running, just one target audience, I will tell you I'm going to cringe, because you should have more than one ad target market, or one split test, or one duplicate, okay, or 2 different ads, a story ad and a video ad, or 2 video ads. Right now I have 2 video ads, One's doing better than the other, but one dried up. Now I'm gonna do a third one. Well, we have three. I'm doing like a custom audience. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen now. All right. So Manychat. So the way you attach Manychat is you go through growth tools, and then hold on, just let me move this. You open up new growth tool. Oh, you've reached limit. Which one is, am I not working? This one I'm not using. Delete. Actually, I'm gonna delete the other one. All right, I'm gonna delete that one. Delete. Okay, so I just want to show you guys. So new growth tool. Okay. And then we want to target the Facebook comments. Just give me a second. And then you select the post. For example, this one. And then that one. And then I do usually like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, depending on my mood. And then you go next. And then you write down what you want them to, like what do you want to send to them? I usually have like, for example, like, hey, and then you add first name with this little thing right here. And I actually like to introduce myself, even though my page goes Abbas and Safa's affiliate marketing. People don't know who the hell Abbas and Safa are. They're like, you are speaking to Abbas and Safa Al-Chami. Whoops. All those typos. Abbas and Safa. What's got you looking for an online? What's got you looking into a online business? And then next, save and activate. Don't send opt-in message. And then you just activate it. That's it. Nice and easy. Easy, right? Yes. Okay, so where is it? Just delete this one because it was in draft. Very easy to collect data. Now, if you want to send out a Manychat broadcast, you got to broadcast. I'll show you one, for example, that really got everyone's attention. Now, understand that you guys are getting a first-hand look at my own Manychats, and obviously you can tell the percentage of people who have read it. Let's say this one. This one was nice, short and easy, literally. Hey, first name, how are you? Are you ready to earn more money? That's it. And look at the response. Okay. For example, also I do send out very structured ones. Where is it? This one. This one got a lot of traction. Like it's delivered to 95% of my 700 subscribers. I'll read out to you. Hey, first name, did you know every single day 95 million photos are uploaded to Instagram? As of October 2018, there are more than 1.9 billion websites on the internet. 4 billion out of the 7 billion on Earth are already online. Facebook has a massive 2.234 billion users. 400 hours of video content are uploaded to YouTube every minute. Global retail e-commerce sales will reach 4.5 trillion by 2021. The affiliate marketing industry is estimated to grow to $6.8 billion by 2020. So what are you waiting for? Are you ready to make an income online? Oh, the response. The response. Okay? And I'm not just blowing smoke up my ass. I'm actually telling you the responses from them like, oh my goodness, these are facts. These are all facts here. Okay? They're like, it makes sense. It makes sense. The online world is growing every single day. So if people can learn, if bloggers can learn how to make an income online, if people are making, if people can buy shit online, why can't I make an income online as well? Get a piece of the pie. Why can't I? So that's why we got almost about 5 signups from that. Okay, out of I think about 50 people message back. Some of them haven't even watched the webinar. Some of them stopped speaking to us after the 3rd response. 5 signups is freaking pretty good for a Manychat. Okay, that's what you want, just from a Manychat. I told them, shit, you're missing out on this. Okay, that's one of them. This one also, okay, okay. So I understand if you're not this type of person in your business, if you just started off, if you've been in this business for about 3 months, 2 months, you don't know where your feet are planted just yet. I want to tell you that some of these Manychats may not apply to you guys. Reason being is because we're confident in knowing what we provide. We know where we stand. So if you're kind of new to this and you're just gaining your traction, it's okay. All right. So I don't expect everyone to send out Manychats like this, but it just gives you an insight into what you can send out. Okay. So, hey, first name, you've been watching us for a while. Receiving our weekly messages. I've had a few conversations with us, watched our webinars, and even seen a couple of our go lives. Truth is, if you haven't taken action by now you don't trust us, don't feel comfortable, and you feel comfortable in your current life and you don't want anything to change. You're also happy to work underneath a unappreciative supervisor or spend most of your time at work while your family misses out on your presence. So if you're happy in your current life, let me know and we'll unsubscribe you. But if you're ready to start taking action and stop talking bullshit, let's talk. Reason being is because when people inbox you guys, there's 3 different types of people that inbox you. People who want change, okay, and they're amongst the 2%. People who are a maybe person, and people who are just interested in what the hell you're doing and why you're making so much money and why you're able to work why you're able to work the way you are. So there's a yes, maybe, and no person. So what you got to realize is every single day you guys are getting leads. There's yes, no, and maybe people. So what this does is it filters out the people, and I'll be lying to you if I told you not a lot of people unsubscribe. I don't even care. It doesn't bother me if people that unsubscribe, because when people message you and I haven't spoken to you for months on end, okay, they're either talking shit, they're not bothered, or things have changed. All right. So what you have to realize is in your Manychats, whenever you send out your Manychats, I personally like to put a call to action. It depends what type of personal value I like to. Sometimes I'm like, oh, here you go, here's a free book. You can do that. You can give a free book out. You can send out a video. Okay, you can do that. It just completely depends on you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to see if the videos that I sent out actually come up. But yeah, it just gives you. So what I did was, if you haven't taken action by us, you don't trust us. It means you don't trust us. Okay, so I called them out on the excuses. Oh, I don't trust you. All right, cool. Don't trust me. You feel comfortable in your current life and you don't want things to change. Like, oh no, but I hate my boss and I would love to make extra money. You're also happy to work underneath an appreciative supervisor or to spend most of your time at work. It's like, no, I want to spend most of my time with my dogs. I want to spend time with my kids. So if you're happy in your current life, let me know and we'll unsubscribe you. But if you're ready to start taking action, stop talking bullshit, let's talk. Again, I called them to action in a way where I don't care about your excuses. Okay? So that's another one. Let me go back. I wonder if this one will play. Let me see if I have it on. Let me see if I have it on my phone, because I did compress it on my phone. Just bear with me, guys. If not, I'll just explain to you what I said. Nah. Okay. So what I did was this one, like me and my husband were playing role play, and I'm like to him, can I go to the toilet? And he's like to me, no, you just went 3 times. And I'm like, oh, my son's really sick. Can I take a tomorrow off? It's like, oh no, but you had 3 days off, 3 weeks off. What do you need a day off for? Work comes first. And the last one's like, oh, can I go to the toilet? Can I have a break, or can I go on my lunch break? And he's like, no. And then I'm like, isn't it time you start taking action and stop listening to this guy? My husband being the boss in that role play. That got a lot of traction too. So you guys can play around with your Manychats. You can send out videos. You can send out videos. I'm telling you, it has to be here. Come on. I want to show you guys because it's funny. It has to be. Also, I did send out a Manychat, I remember, showing the ACE back office and how much earnings we have. So you can be creative like that. Where are you? Something has to. Okay, I can't find it. If I find it, what I'll do is I'll actually like show you guys, but it's just not here. Oh. And when you're sending out Manychats on your phone, I think it has to be compressed to 28 MB. So that as well. So just compress it, just use an online compressor, video compressor. But it just gives you an insight into what you can do with your Manychat. Now, when you guys are sending out broadcasts, you go to new broadcast, you write whatever you want, whatever. You can attach an image. You can attach an audio.
Sorry to cut you off, Safa,
yeah.
but I'm subscribed to your Manychat. I just sent you that video. I forwarded it to you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I love you. Oh my God, love you, Fatima. Here, watch, guys. Come on. All right, wait. Let me see if I can download it. Oh my God, I love you, Fatima. All right, let's see.
You're lucky it's one of the red days I'm up early.
Watch, guys, watch. I don't know if you can see. Can I give you my opinion on a video operation?
We've been doing the same operation for the last 5 years. Keep it the way it is.
Can I have some more off to spend with my loved ones?
You just have 2 weeks off at the end of the uni.
Is it about time you start being your own boss and stop listening to this guy?
That means your tolerance level is really, really, really high.
Once you stop tolerating nonsense, that's when you become a leader. If you're ready to give this guy a run for his money, comment below. That's it. I've now got a lot of responses because it's like a lot of humor and stuff. Thank you, Fatima. I love you. I love you, Fatima. But yeah, like it just gives you a little bit of an insight into what you can send and what you can't. Thank you, Fatima. What would I do without you? Now I got
You're welcome.
But yeah, you guys can send out whatever you feel like. You can send out an audio, you can send out a video, you can send out a file meaning like a book, and then literally like you just send it off. Also, you know what? Say for example, you just go next. And then say for example, you have a lot of people that commented on your ad that you don't want your Manychat to be sent out to. So for example, they messaged yesterday and you don't want to annoy you don't want to scare the shit out of them. You got a condition here after you like write your broadcast, a condition, and then you go down to subscribed, and then before, and then you go down to a specific day, and then you write down, say for example, you don't want to send them out to people who subscribed before Wednesday, and then it will just send out to. And you'll see this, you'll see that little user drop, even by one, whatever the case may be. You can also schedule for later, okay? What time you want it to subscribe. I'll give you guys a little tip that works for me. If you guys want to send out a Manychat, send it. If you want to send it out in the morning, send it between 6 and 9 a.m. And if you want to send it out during the middle of the day, do it from 12 to 1, because my lunch break. And then in the afternoon, from 5:30 to about 9. That's the most active users' time. So, yeah. Oh my God, yes, I need this. Are there rules who we reach out to, with who we reach out to? Can you elaborate, Harmony, please? Are we rules with who we reach out to? Not sure.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I just mean like, so with the advertising and that, when you've got your page and I don't know where it goes, but to try promote your page, like, can you advertise it on certain Facebook sites? Are there rules like, if you're just allowed to find random people and message them, like, are there any boundaries?
I follow a structure, I personally don't like to reach out to people myself. I like people to come to me. Let me tell you why. Because if people specifically, I reach out to people, I'm hassling them, and that's not what I'm about. I like people to know those who are interested will reach out to me. I actually, I don't have any boundaries of where I advertise. I actually go on these, like, you know, buy and sell pages all the time. You know, your local buy and sell pages, and pop a post, pop a video on there. I get it seasoned in that way too. So like, I'm getting free leads. Okay, I got a lot of buyers that way. But I will say on the actual ads, if I want to do it in the buy or sell page, but if like, yeah, just for free, I'm like, if you're interested, inbox me. I'm not inboxing anyone. That's me, because I just follow a policy that if someone wants change, they will reach out to you. If people are not interested in this thing, they will literally like ignore you, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's the way you can do it as well.
Yeah.
If you're interested, you can definitely do that. But I do recommend, first up, pay for some advertisement first. Get into the flow of speaking to people. Learn how to speak to really interested leads, even if they don't convert at first. That's the structure.
What about inviting people to your page? You can invite.
Yeah, I've always done that.
Yeah.
I've always done that. Free, like, again, it just bumps up your likes on your page. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a unpaid likes campaign, so you can do that as well. And what you'll do is you'll get a different target market liking your page as well. So you've got different target markets on your page.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. You're welcome. I like people when they ask questions. People who ask questions, ask any teacher. People who ask questions are the people who want to succeed. So I don't mind asking. Yeah. Woo. So those who ask questions are the ones who want to succeed. So I want to encourage everyone to ask questions as much as possible. If I'm talking like gobbledygook, I want to let you guys know that it's okay. Like, please, if I'm talking gobbledygook and you don't understand, I don't mind you guys asking questions. I don't find it rude. I actually really like
I
when
had another question as well.
tell me, hit me.
So with I noticed there's go lives and then there's just other videos that you just record and post.
Yeah.
So is there a difference in who it will reach? Will it reach more people if you go live, or?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you guys another tip.
I'm not good.
No, that's okay. Go lives always reach more people. Always.
Okay, I wondered that. Yeah.
Facebook loves go lives, loves them. Reason being is because they know how nerve-wracking it is, so they bump your live up. Also, if you guys haven't gone live on your page in the last month, you need to be able to go live at least for one time a week. If you're not going live one time a week, you guys are robbing yourselves. People are more likely to engage in a live than a video because Facebook bumps up that reach. But you can
live
and run both of them as ads. You can boost and run both of them as ads. But what it means is the Facebook live, you want it to be more engaging. So when you guys are jumping on a live, don't just jump on a live and go blah 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 blah. Not talking about anything like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, you know this opportunity is amazing, or this opportunity helps you, travel the world with your family. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. What I want you guys to do is every single time you guys are going live, talk about a different subject. Give value to your viewers. Add value to your viewers. And the way you add value is adding value to yourself. So when you add value to yourself, you want to be able to add value to your viewers. So for example, I actually did a go live on Monday. If you jump on my page, I actually did a go live on Monday teaching people why Facebook, they may think Facebook is tracking them. So like, the pixel, I'm like, yeah, a pixel is attached to a website. And we found so much people interested in why Facebook freaking tracks them. I don't even know what's wrong with these people. These people think that Facebook actually listens to their conversations. Okay, so what we did is we showed people that it's not only did we show them why Facebook is not tracking them, we showed, I'm just going to mute you guys, Harmony, so I can, well, I'm trying to do it, okay, I got 10 more minutes, that is, yeah, wait, that's someone else, that's not Harmony. Wait. I'm just gonna mute everyone. There we go. That's cool. All right. What was I saying? Yeah. So not only did I show them how Facebook they may think Facebook is tracking them, but I also told them that what we do is we actually use the pixel, use the data analytics to grab that target audience to us and make money. I could not tell you that freaking Go Live popped off like hotcakes, like popcorn. Got 3 leads from that. Okay, so you guys, that's a little thing that you guys can do. Also, every single time we jump on a live, we talk about something. You can say, sorry guys. You can say, what's the word? Like you can talk about basically anything. Anything you can talk in your content about, you can talk in a Go Live about. Okay, and don't be afraid to go live about basically anything except the product. I just personally don't like it. But you can go live about why people are quitting their jobs, why robots are replacing people's jobs within 5 years. If your niche is truck drivers and courier drivers, you can speak about how within 5 years we're going to have driverless cars. There's no need for truck drivers and courier drivers. You can talk about how the factory industry, so factory workers, are going to be replaced by robots as well. I don't know if you guys know this, but Samsung actually they're releasing a robot that sticks to elderly patients, that is an air purifier that monitors heart and blood pressure. And when there's an emergency with that elderly patient, it notifies like emergency services, also family members. So there's no need for, there's no need for a dog. There's no need for a dog. If that's like just one, obviously like dogs are they are companions, but a robot can be a companion as well. It just gives you an insight into how the digital age is really adapting and learning. I freaking love technology. I love that I don't need to go somewhere to meet up with people. I have this. I can have almost freaking 1,000 people in one chat that I can add value to their lives and they can add value to my lives. I love that. I came from the childcare industry. Every damn month, we had to come and spend 3 hours of our day and listen to the director talking shit. Okay? We have this. And not a lot of people know about Zoom. Okay? So that just gives you about an insight into how technology and the digital age is making our lives easier. So there is no way say into what you can say on these Go Lives. Just learn how to add value to yourself so you can add value to your followers and you can add value to people who are target market. If you jump on someone's page and you weren't in this business, are you more likely to comment on a video that they pre-recorded, that they edited, or a Go Live? A Go Live, right? Why? It's because it's real. It's there. You can't kind of like ignore it. Also, Go Lives usually get pushed up to the top of the page. Okay? So that's just a little bit of an insight into how you can use your Go Lives. Videos are great too. Don't get me wrong. I actually just edited my first video. I was so excited. Of my first fake 4K software. And the best part of that is you can grab that content and put it up to YouTube as well. So you can do all kinds of things. So yeah, just don't put all your eggs in one basket. Does anyone have any questions? Any more questions?
Safa?
Yes.
I have a question going back to the Manychat.
Yep.
People that don't reply to your first message obviously don't subscribe.
No.
What do you do with them?
What I do is what happens is if they don't reply to my first Manychat within the first maybe 15, 20 minutes, I send out a little message, say, hey, how are you? And they reply back. And I'm like, ha, got you on my Manychat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah, of course it does, yeah. But I have done that. There is some that don't reply back. You just send them 1 or 2 messages and then just leave them. Yeah,
I send them the first message after the Manychat if they haven't replied to it. If they've seen it, I can see that little like thing they've seen it. And I just send them that, and then if they don't reply to that, I'm like, bah, don't need you, can't even speak to me. What's the point of me helping you change your life? Stay in your shitty job. So it just gives you a bit of an insight.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool. Answered your question?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Awesome. Glad it did. Anyone
Won't
else?
waste any more time on him.
Yeah, I don't got no time for you. We got 4 more minutes on my free Zoom because Zoom won't upgrade my damn account, and here I am advertising for them. Does anyone have any questions?
Hey, Safa, just quickly.
Yeah.
I know with our first Manychat message, when it gets sent out, it comes up with the picture of the ad.
Yes.
Can you remove that, or does that stay there? Because we've had a few leads saying you've just sent the same thing, you've just sent the ad again, or whatever. So.
And honestly, Manychat didn't have it. What it did was it wasn't sending it, and then it started to send it. So what I would do is, because what I'm getting everyone to do is I'm getting everyone to message Manychat itself and tell them, like, look, it's sending the same post. People are thinking that I'm a robot. So what they'll do is the more people that will complain about it, they'll change it back. So that's what I recommend. I don't know why it's doing that. I haven't figured out how to get rid of it just yet, but I know if you go directly to Manychat, you can just complain, and hopefully they'll change it back. Hopefully.
Cool. No worries. Thank you.
No worries. Anyone else have any questions?
Sorry, just a quick something to say on that.
Sure.
My current ad, I don't have my Manychat attached to it.
Yeah.
But when I click the message button on their comment and type a message to them, when I go into the actual message, it comes up with the picture of the ad as well. So yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Okay. See,
Is that because it's attached to the Facebook account?
what'd you say, Trevor? Oh, Tom.
Is that because it's attached to your Facebook account?
Yeah.
To Manychat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it'll come up.
Also, without you guys knowing, we got 2.5 minutes. Without you guys knowing, Facebook actually has a bot attached to your pages as well. And I'll show you really quick before this Zoom cuts off, because damn Zoom when I upgraded my account. For example, I'll show you how it comes up. Quick! I wanted to cut out. All right. So if you guys go into your settings, you guys can change this. If you guys are adding photos into, adding buttons into your ads, it will come up as something like this. This person. So it will say, hey, whatever his name, I'm glad you were looking for a new way to live your life on your own terms. And then you can have 3 different options there. And you can edit those through your settings, just your Facebook settings, the page settings. You can just personalize them to whatever you want. So that's another thing as well. Hey, organic sales taught me something. Okay, so I have less than a minute on this Zoom. I'm gonna wrap it up. If there's time, I've got another question. Just if I'm literally less than 1 minute, I don't want it to cut off before I say bye to everyone. This is amazing. If you guys are still interested in Manychat, I want to do a secondary one next week. I'm happy to do that. Someone else talking? No? Okay. So just message me Harmony. I'm happy to assist as well. I don't want it to cut off before I say goodbye. Thank you to everyone who jumped on. I think this is the biggest audience I've ever had, and I'm excited. Thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate you all. Have a beautiful Saturday. And if you guys need anything, reach out, and I'm happy to help you. See you guys.